Hi everybody, my name's Lindy and I work as a Waste Awareness Officer for North Ayrshire Council, which means I help people with their recycling and putting the right stuff in the right bin. So when we talk about waste and recycling, we talk about something called waste hierarchy, which basically looks a bit like a big, huge upside down triangle with the things we want to do the most of on the top and the things we want to do the least of right down the bottom. So the things we want to do the most of is waste prevention and minimisation. So that's not producing the waste in the first place. So that's doing things like using our reusable water bottles and reusable bags, also buying less things, and the things that we do buy, trying to buy things with less packaging. Next in the waste hierarchy we have reuse. So that's where our swapping, sharing, repairing and passing things on for other people to use comes in. And then in the middle we've got our recycling. So that's when something old gets processed into something new. So that's things like our water bottles can be turned into polyester, which could then be used to make football shirts or other things like that. We then have our energy recovery. So that's what we do with our grey bin waste in North Ayrshire, the waste we can't recycle. And what happens to that is it gets sent away and it gets used to produce electricity. And then the last thing on the waste hierarchy is the bit right down the bottom, and that's landfill. And that's the thing we want to avoid and to do the least of. So, as you know, here in North Ayrshire, we've got 4 bins. We've got Gary, our grey bin, and he takes all the waste we can't recycle. So that's all our black bag waste. So that's all our sweetie wrappers, our crisp packets, and all the yucky things like nappies and dog poos and things like that. Next we've got Bonnie. Bonnie's our brown bin, and she takes all our food, our leftovers and garden waste. And then we have Bella, she's our blue bin, and she takes all the paper and card. And then our last bin, which I'm sure you've all heard of, and that's Poppy, and Poppy's our purple bin. And she takes all our glass bottles and jars, our cans, and our plastic bottles, pots, tubs and trays. So, well, we get asked a lot, what plastic can we actually put into Poppy? Well, as a top tip, what we tend to see is it's the squishy plastics. So, it's things like your milk bottles, squishy, juice bottles, yogurt pots, squishy, plastic trays, squishy. So basically, if you can squish it, then generally that's good plastic and we want you to put that into Poppy. If, however, things like your sweetie wrappers, your crisp packets, your bags, films, all these things, if you can do this, and crush it up into a ball in your hand, then that's plastic we can't recycle in North Ayrshire, and that has to go into Gary, your grey bin. So, thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your topic. Thank you, bye!